How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastical. This is Cowboy Nation. We're beaten. We're bruised. A little bit embarrassed. But we're going to pick ourselves back up today, party people. Of course we are. So I have to admit, I did before this episode. I looked at everyone's health. I will just quickly flick through just in case you party people want to see how bad we've got it. We've got it pretty bad. Luckily, most people that were really dreadfully injured got the healing that they needed to. We do have starvation that's a big problem. Luckily, it's only just starting to set in with a lot of the colonists. So it should be very breakdown central this episode, sadly. And it's sort of going from there. Anyway, let's be positive. What's the plans for today? I'm glad you asked. So I think it's fair to say we need to fill in this gap over here. There are... Who's got an infection, food binge? We have a predator fox there. A bug there, which is going to die. A bug here. So this hive is still reproducing. This hive is due for maintenance. Okay. So there's a couple of hives that are still reproducing. The problem is we can't really do anything about that. Purely just because of the situation we're in. We've got a bit of good medicine, so let's actually use it. Have we got any doctors? I was about to say that aren't injured. That's the only thing about Jenkins, or good thing about Jenkins. So we've got a predator that's sort of in our wall. We've got a wall that is down. And we've still got some more bugs around. So, you know, it's got everything. It's shaping up to be a powerful episode. Ugh. You can't have it all your way, I suppose. That bug down there, are you going to die? Nope, you're just bleeding. Food binge. That's fine because once we get out of all these breakdowns, we should be looking pretty golden. I mean, let's be honest. The bad situation came because I left the door open. If I hadn't have left that door open, we would have been business like usual. We will have to deal with these bugs sooner rather than later, though. That's the only thing. Because I don't want to then get into a situation where they're breeding and then we're going to be in trouble again. So the sooner everyone can get up and on their feet, the better it will be for us. Luckily, we don't actually have to tell colonists to actually do too much around. What I mean by that is because most stuff is sorted. We've got the food, we've got everything else. It's just going to be a case of killing these bugs when we all get back to our feet. So hopefully, I mean, let's be honest, we should be back on our feet relatively soon. It shouldn't be too bad. Right, luckily breakdowns were averted very, very quickly, but it helps that we've got, you know, when you look at our stockpile, like food-wise, when you notice how much of everything we've got, we're pretty much golden. So it's like one less thing that we have to worry about, which is, you know, always nice where we don't have to worry. I mean, we worry, just not about that. Right. Have we got any weapons that have been dropped? So chain shotgun. And I want to get the crew together sooner rather than later to take out all these bugs. Hands is melee. So equip the sword. Kristoff. Equip the sword. Do we have another melee person? Arctic? Was Arctic melee? Did we only have the two melee? I'm going to have to look back at my recording. Regina. Yeah, Regina. Regina, you have no armour. Is it all just dead and buried? Alright, equip the sword. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. When I say we're looking pretty good, mood-wise, we're looking pretty good. Let's get rid of these bugs. sooner rather than later, I guess. Everyone is relatively back on their feet. There should be one person missing a weapon, and that's old Boromir. His name's not Boromir, but it should be. We're drafting everyone because there's no reason to risk it. We're being forced onto speed 1. I think because these bugs have got aggro over here. That's absolutely fine. Probably should have backed off just a little bit. Right, let's do burden. Let's slow these down. Let's not have an accident just because we're drafting people weird. Not the best way to draft these, but that's absolutely fine. We've got away with it, and that's the main thing. Right, yeah, we need to get rid of these bugs sooner rather than later, otherwise they're just going to keep, like, plaguing us. I'm just making sure, like, no naughty bugs have actually got into our base or anything silly like that. Right, the 2 melee people, as always, up front, or the 3 melee people. And the guns behind. Let's take this very carefully, because we really don't want to get into combat whatsoever, in all honesty. Stun. Lovely. Quite a few bugs up here. So let's push here and here. And then the priority will be trying to fill this all in, because it's my understanding. So it's the really dark zone here that is like under the roof. So it's my understanding anything within that 10 squares, any direction, a like hive can spawn. That's why, while this is not under roof, that's why the bug spawned in here, because it's within that 10. It might not be 10 square, but it's like a certain radius outside that where they spawn. Okay, the bugs are coming down here, so we just want to make sure we're positioning people to deal with that. Well, we should be absolutely fine. Let's keep the melee people close. Alright, almost. Can we just go bang? Bang. Let's make sure our shooters are shooting at the bugs rather than like... There's quite a few of them. We should get away with it just because Arctic hasn't got a weapon. Just go home, Arctic. You're drunk. Gina up the front. Okay, if we can get some more stuns. Get some more stuns. That would be great. I'd rather not have to take any injuries whatsoever here. And this is why I like stun or using stun. Because when it comes to like situations like this, just can get us out of a tight situation. There we go. Okay, we still have a few more bugs. There's one over here. So we'll just wait until that comes down into our range. There's another one over there. They want to play, so let's let them play. Then we've got one more to deal with there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I think the minigun does bits. Arctic is running away from what? Draft on draft. There we go, sorted that out. Let's go wildlife. So there's 3 bugs on the map. Whoops, didn't mean to actually click on that. 3 bugs on the map, but we've dealt with them all. So let's push up. Or can we not actually get in this way? No. So all the hive is dealt with there. What I then will do is we'll probably do this with sandstone, and let's start getting... Basically just want the whole crew to come in here just in case one of these spawns. I could just check them individually, so that will reproduce in 2 days. But let's get the whole crew in here, then we ain't got to worry. Undraft. So then it's a case of just allowing everything here. Double clicking that wall, allow. Okay. Schedule. Yes, we can go normal, can't we? I can't actually remember if there's any threats on the map. Doesn't look like there is. There is 2 camels on the map. I don't think we need to worry about it too much. Okay, cool. So one problem sorted. It's a case of now we just have to sort this before infestations... Oh, that bug got up. We'll die in 13 hours. So I might just leave it if it's going to die. We won't build that geothermal generator until we really plug this gap, otherwise I'm just watching this bug. Saying that, the bug is not listed here. Yes, it is. Just in case anyone comes into problems, they shouldn't. But, you know, famous last words and all that. Oh. Look, just draft and gun it then. Look, it's on the floor anyway. If you're that worried about it and you're going to sulk. Look, I'm trying to tell you to gun it. Is it already dead? Oh. It's because it still had the exclamation mark. Maybe that's the bug there. I think that was the bug. I think I was just trying to get the wrong one. Okay. I mean, apart from that, we actually got onto our feet really quickly. Have we got more armour being made? Yeah, we do. We are trying to make it out of plasteel. Power problems, but yeah, that will hopefully get sorted once we can get our geothermal generator up. Let's see. We actually got the resources to do it. We need a bit more steel and one more component. There's a cheeky component behind that, so that should be okay. Is this bug dying in 2 hours? Okay. We do have a clothing problem as well, I am noticing. Like, nothing that's too worrisome. Like, when's the next Devil's Strand? Okay, so we... Oh, some of it's ready to harvest, so actually... Not too shabby at all. Right, constructors are getting in there now. Lovely. Just flooding it with sandstone because we don't use sandstone for a lot. Because it is going to be a case of making sure we have the resources. Because this is going to be quite a big bit just to keep plugging. But we have to do it because, you know, for too long these bugs have kept us down. No, but, you know, the infestations that we're getting are just becoming worse and worse. That one was, like, fully self-inflicted in terms of, like, how badly we dealt with that, but it wouldn't be me, party people, if we dealt with it in a way, would it? Would it? You'd know it wasn't me playing. Like I but paid someone to play it for me. Lots of milk. I mean, we just need to be using chem fuel a lot more. And we'll be sort of laughing. Had a panic then that I didn't start my timer. Of course I did. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Well, I don't make it look like that, but I do. Wait a minute. That thing's happened again. Yeah, I think every now and then, like, I don't know if it's just I'm clicking buttons, but my grow zones just, like, disappear. So I want to go... Psychodoid plant. I thought it was weird they weren't being harvested, especially how many growers we have got. Then I just want this grow zone specifically game. And Devil Strands, there we go. We're happy campers, yes. Oh, luckily, Togo is actually plugging this very, very well, very quickly. Which means we probably will, like, plug it up a little bit more just to play it safe. We're probably being a bit too cautious, but you can hardly blame me with the infestations that we've had. We'll even shore up that bit. We'll make sure everything is nice and dandy. Safe as Andy. Yeah, feeling confident about that. Yep. Yep. Friend under threat. Ooh. So recently rescued 13 tribespeople from a mechanite hive. The problem here is there's a persona core on the line. A cluster of 3 times size will deploy nearby. So do we have to guard 13 people? We wouldn't even be able to house them. It's very optimistic the game thinks I'd be able to house them, I'll be honest. Right, let's expand this zone. This zone is specifically for, like, dead things. But we will need these hauled. I'm hoping the dryads will. Probably not, because they're not even in the right zones. Quicker this gets plugged, the happier I'll be. And to be fair, it doesn't actually look like it's going to take that much time. Because while it looks like we're a crazy mess, we're actually a well-functioning colony, I'll have you know, party people. How's the ambrosia doing? We do need... Just making sure that... Gutworms, like, oh. We're not doing well. Arctic hasn't got a weapon. Just hold left shift to get the assault rifle. Okay. Now obviously we've got this bug problem to, like, the dead bodies to sort out. We're plugging the gaps up here, which go quicker than what I thought, so I'm happy with that. Not as quick as I would like, but quicker than what I thought, so. Got to take the easy W's when you can get them, I suppose. Let's have another look how far out. Okay. So we're plugging it all, we're not risking infestations. Because they do hit us hard. And then after that, we're pretty golden again. Well, the next key is going to be making sure we get some plasteel into the colony. Minigun that's been dropped. It's because almost has gone down. Remind me why? Food poisoning. Okay. Hurts a little, not going to lie. With this nearly plugged, let's allow... No, let's not. Plug the gap first, has us to call. Let's not rush. Alright, there we go. Actually, if we start that bit first, that's probably a little tiny bit more efficient. Not that it's going to matter too much. Christoph coming in to help because he's a team player. That's what we need. Most of our colonists have got back on their feet. On their feet? Back on their feet. Drugs are coming in. The freezer is still freezing. We just need a bulk's good trader to get rid of some of these levers. Because it's a bit silly the amount we've got. I totally can concur with that conclusion. Get this filled up. This is priority. We have to prioritize this because we've had 2 big infestations back to back. And that was Rimworld reminding us, like, if you're not paying attention, we come and get ya. So we do need to make sure we're taking this vastly seriously because, let's be honest, we've been riding a high on this colony. Not the drugs we've been doing. We don't get high on our own supply. But where the colony has been going so well, and we've dealt with everything, like I think we've only lost 2 colonists. And I think one was because I weren't paying attention to the flu, I think. Yeah, 2 colonists, because we got the things up here. So that's really good going. Really good going. But we have played it well. We've been very, like, strategic with the way we have been playing this. So you make your own luck in life and in Rimworld. Right. Marriage is on. Broiler. They don't hang around. Yeah, they made love in the prison, didn't they? Like, you could picture that as a movie, couldn't you? I'm going to copyright that idea before, you know, Warner Brothers comes and steals it. Unless the idea is already done and then they sue me for copying it. And if that's the case, I don't know what I'm saying. I've got dementia. Who's got Tattered Apparel? Seedlings. What's that? I think that's the Flakfest, though, isn't it? I can't remember the buttons I need to press. Drop the vest then, my man. Yeah, the power situation really isn't great. Luckily, all the bodies got moved down here. And I mean, while it is still, like, filthy dirty down here, which, let's be honest, that's not ideal, if you take that in comparison to, like, the negatives that we're having down here as well, at least it moves them out of the way. We do need to kill this fox before it becomes a problem. Which is pretty much code for leave it until it becomes a problem. We'll have to manually harvest because I want to move our drug production up a little bit. Ambrosia sprout. Oh, our predator fox has gone into our... Ugh. Seedlings has a weapon, almost can come get the minigun, I guess. Arctic, Seedlings, Miami, and you lot. Come over here. Just bring in as many people over because I'd rather, like, something not go wrong here. Then we say hello to my little friend. Oh no, that was just an epic fail. I meant to click off. I've embarrassed myself, party people. Ha ha ha! Never stood a chance. Well, apart from the slight little embarrassment, let's get back to our life. People say that was overkill. I say that's justified. Bulk's good trader. Alright, here we go. We're basically done now. Just fill in this gap, and as we can see, most of the... I'm hoping, like, it doesn't still spread, like, now. I'm hoping. I mean, if it does, we're in trouble with this. Colonist needs rescuing? You're fine, Miami. Don't be such a Miami. Don't be such a Christoph about things. Like, come on. There we go. Filling in the gap. Oh, the game went juddery then, and I would have actually, like, cried if I'm just in the mindset, like, if something bad goes wrong, like, it's going to be another infestation, and I'm going to absolutely cry. Like, because at this point, I can't work out, like, if the game is just having a bit of fun with us. Teddy and Miami. Down with gutworms. Food poisoning. You need another leg and a hand. An amazing construction. Just looking at that. I wish I could, like, preview. That's a big old monument. To be fair, we do have the space because we can, like, build stuff down here. But there's a big old monument. And we do need to do more quests, let's be honest. The animals are running out of food. So let's just put this grow zone back for the time being. I think it hasn't helped that, one, we're taking in more animals. Two, our growers have been busy tending to their own wounds, selfishly. Let's kick that. Let's make sure we're not doing potatoes. Hay grass it is. Hay grass, hay! I could tell they were hungry because they all just darted down to the same plot of hay. I mean, if this doesn't go well... Oh, we've got a manhunter pack. 38 cougars. Right, dryads, stay inside the zone, please. Let me just check the zone. Stay inside the zone. Clear. Just stay inside. Don't go, like, just stay in, like, the perimeter wall. Don't start messing about with a secondary wall. Let's not get silly. Don't need to risk anything for a biscuit. We can say safe and cozy. So let me just double check. That's all the dryads. And that's all the colonists. We'll get old Sa. Can tell when I can't be bothered to pronounce people's names, which is a sign of a strong leader. Where did the cougars come in at? Oh, they're over here. There we go, then undraft. These doors are shut. The cougars can't get into us. So we can tend to our wounds. More importantly, make sure the grow zone, a bit of cleaning's going on, which is positive. Just because the state of the colony has got pretty cray-cray. Just slaughter and death everywhere. Probably on brand then, let's be honest. A little bit of bug meat that we're making. Are we prioritising bug meat over... insect meat? Let's prioritise that over the milk. Just because if we got bug meat, let's just use it for chem fuel. Just produce loads of chem fuel. Like, I'm happy with that. Okay, we're slaughtering some animals and we're not actually getting them hauled. Which is embarrassing in all honesty, and I don't really want to look at it. If we get an infestation now, all cougars will be hunted to the end of the world. Who's got the flu? Christoph. Christoph. At some point, Christoph, you need to just look yourself in the mirror, have a word, and really, like, even Regina doesn't want to be in the same room as you, Christoph. That is how much your negative energy is protruding on everyone. Just relax, Christoph. Relax, calm down. Right, Christoph, let's get you the healing you deserve. Look, Jenkins is coming down ready. Come on, Jenkins. What do you mean I'm healing Christoph again? Calm down, Jenkins. Come on. Christoph is a valued member of this colony. That was hard to say. Haha. Like, let's be honest, if anyone deserves an evil arc, like their story arc to go evil, it's probably Christoph's. Do you know what I mean? If he turned out to be Darth Vader, you wouldn't be shocked. No, you probably would, because you'd be thinking, fantastical, going to Star Wars, but he's so much more popular. I know, party people. I know. I do stare at the mirror and just kiss myself. How did you guess? We have too much milk. Too much. Exotic's good trader. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Come to daddy. I'm so excited. Is it Miami? Wake up! Watch the power go out and I can't trade. Don't joke about that, Tazastical. That is a thing that could actually happen. Okay. We're going to do a few things. We're getting rid of all our baby cows. The reason why we're doing this is because we're really low on food. So let's just sell them to get them out of the way. We're going to do the same with the camels. This isn't a move that I like to do or really should do. However, like we said, low on food, low on hay grass because of our own mistake. Let's sell them because we're going to probably have to murder them anyway. And we have so many pregnant cows, it's actually like beyond a joke and they need a hobby or something. Sell all the insect. I mean, we are going to make so much money. This is actually going to be like bonkers. So let's actually see how much money. They won't take the levers though. Why? Oh, they're just not willing to buy this. Wow. Very negative. Manhunt pulse. I was just seeing if they had any good. I really want to stun or something. Right. So we made over 4,000. Let's get the 7 components. We'll get the 6 advanced components. We'll take the 11 Glitter World medicine. We could take some plasteel, you know. Remind me what specialised limbs are again. Like drill arm, field hand, power claw. I don't know if we care. Brain wiring. No. What's the pulsar? Driving all animals mad. I mean, we already have 2 of them. I don't think we need 3. I think 3 at that point is a bit overkill. So do we get some plasteel in? We're not going to be able to get it all though. We could get 150, 175 just to make sure we've got enough to make all our plasteel armor for all the melee people, which is pretty important, let's be honest. Just making sure you didn't have any like steel or anything like that I'm not paying attention to. No, I think I'm happy with that. So let's go, let's accept that. Just need someone to take all the levers. Like, I'm hoping... Is that the trade beacon that's offline? I suppose it doesn't matter because the trader specifically said they weren't going to buy them levers anyway, so... I hope that wouldn't have too much of an impact. I'm not sure now, I'm worried. You know, if a Tazastical's worried, then it's time to be worried with the stuff that I do on a day-to-day basis on this colony. Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. Look, they're coming to find any bit of food. Oh no, this is gonna go bad. Where are the growers at? Like, to put it in perspective, like... Right, no one's on 1 on growing. Okay. All hands on deck. This also means is then I can remember everyone that's 1 on growing needs to come off. Do you know what? All hands on deck. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Yeah, that's what we want. Everyone, tour the field. Go, go, go. This is what we want. This is what we want. Toil the field. Go. And he'd whip like, what? Seedlings, get back on the field. Yield. Yield the field. Yes. Yes, the power's finally gone to my head. Anyway. Before we start breaking terms and conditions on YouTube. But yeah, just everyone help grow. Everyone help get this hay grass up as quickly as possible. And we should just about get away with this. Like, slight oversight. Slight oversight. I mean, we haven't starved our animals in a while, party people, so it'd be horrible to break tradition and, you know what I mean, make sure they're all okay and fed and, you know, they need challenges as well as much as us. Their challenges, they're literally going to starve to death today. Oh, the fun bros have no food. Ah, just look away, look away, look away. Look at my devil strands. Cool. Oh, some of this is nearly ready to harvest. I will do this because some of it. I can show you my harvest. There we go. Then if I just get this zone here, just want this zone game, this zone specifically. I'm then bringing it up to here. And more of it's on this dark soil, the rich soil, which gives 140% to fertility. So looking forward to that. War merchant coming in. Glad we sold the cows just to make a little bit of money. Got to remember, we do have the giant smoke cloud overhead, so that will impact the grow zone slightly. So it probably means we're ready for a little bit of an expansion. So we will go... How did we do it up here? So I will go fence, fence. Fence. And then we'll bring it all the way down here. I don't want it to go into the fun bros because the fun bros have specifically the kibble stockpile, and I don't want the other animals to nick from it. So I'll just put 2 doors there because I don't mind the fun bros going out, but I don't particularly want anything else going out. Then put a gate there as well, I suppose. There we go, and we'll expand it to get more of a growing zone as well. And then we're a proper ranch. We've got to improve the ranch. Make the ranch better. Just got to make sure we feed our animals, let's be honest. Are they starving already? No, they're fine. They're fine. Look, none of them are hungry. The starvation hasn't popped up yet, so... Look, they are rushing to food. Oh, that's probably the last little section. I mean, everyone's on all hands on deck to grow. The grow rate is only 72%. Because of the giant smoke cloud, I imagine. So it's not like we're getting it in the quickest form possible, but it is what it is. More ambrosia. So many ambrosia sprouts. Is that like the game telling us something, or... I don't know if it's like having pity on us, or just like... loving us. A little bit from section A, a little bit from section B. Let's allow the geothermal generator. And I forgot to even check that the manhunters probably went like a year ago. I didn't even remember. Really good sign. Good sign that we're paying attention and staying on top of things. Okay, sandstone blocks are all gone. Sandstone, so we'll start to haul because this will mainly be the dryads that are doing this. And we want to make sure, you know, we're working them hard. Saying that, there is loads of sandstone blocks in here. So, let's look around. Is there anything else? The other blocks that are around, let's haul them as well. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. Right, the hay grass, some of it's already on 10%. I say some of it, literally one bit that I clicked was on 10%. Should just about get away with this just because we were on the ball. On the ball, yeah, alright. We were so paying attention. That's why we got away with it, 5 people. Because we were paying attention, looking after our animals, doing what's best for them. The Great Starvation. Oh. It wasn't meant to be like this. We were meant to be nice cow herders with some camels. We starved them again. I still think we made the right decision moving the animals over here from here, though. There we go. Loads of devil strand getting made. Just deteriorating on the floor. Gotta love it, gotta love it. I wonder if we build like a little armory for all our weapons. Oh, Mecha Knights and Teddy, brilliant. Alright, the new pen is expanding. I think we should just about get away with this, just because a lot of this hay grass is around the 50%. I believe they can start eating it at 60. There should be enough here that they can do it. And then the other hay grass should then be done with the new expansion coming in as well. You know, it's a case of we will be okay. Animal starvation has just popped up. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. They're fine. They're just complainers. Like, look at them. Look at them. Just complainers. They don't believe in the system, party people. And that's not good for anyone. We can't have subordinates. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.